Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. I'm coming to you in the Warsaw, Poland airport at 3:31 in the morning. Yes, I have a ridiculously early flight, but today I want to talk to you about the 10 best things about my time in Poland. I've been in Poland for the last 8 days. It's my first time in Poland. I was here on an organized tour, so I do have some negatives that are kind of from the restrictions of that organized tour, but I don't want to focus on the negative. There is a negative video if you want to go watch it. Don't know why that was so hard to say, but I want to focus on the positives. These are in no specific order, and I've got 10 minutes to show you, to tell you, maybe show you. I got a space up here if I need to do something editing to show you the positives. First of all, let's talk about the fact that you go to Poland or you go to any other European city as an American or of most primarily English-speaking first world countries, you could stay here for 90 days visa free. I think another important thing, where, I'm going to get dark for a minute kind of on that, where Auschwitz is based, or was based, still is there, we went and visited, we'll talk about that in a minute, where Auschwitz is/was based, it is directly in the center of Europe. So if you want to stay for 90 days, you can go visit all of Europe. You can get anywhere in Europe by train in a couple hours. It's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. And spoiler alert, I plan on doing that in December of 2024. But I'm moving on. Another thing, amazing and cheap public transport. What do I mean by that? I pretty much went the distance from Miami to Orlando on a train between one place and another for $2.85. I didn't know what it would cost. I just want to go to a theme park. I went a couple hundred miles on a train. I didn't know what the ticket would cost. I got on board and the conductor came around and asked me for my ticket. And I'm like, oh, I don't have a ticket. So then I just, it's part of the next one. Actually, we'll just talk about it now. I just double tapped my watch, tapped it to the conductor's phone, and I Apple Paid. It was stupid simple, stupid easy, so easy a caveman could do it.
It's so easy to use Geico.com, a caveman could do it.
What?
Oh, no,
Not cool.
I did not know you were there. I didn't know.
But, the transportation is super duper cheap, and Apple Pay is the way to go. And specifically for an iPhone user, get the Apple Card, because you will see instantly in your Apple Card app what something costs when you Apple Pay it. I think other cards work that way too, but why would you not use the Apple Card? You get 2% back. And remember, always pay in the local currency. Don't let them do the conversion. This one's going to be a little controversial, but I consider it a positive. Anything goes here. What do I mean by that? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You want a prostitute? No problem. There's plenty of websites you can go order one on. Or, you can get tied up in an elaborate prostitution ring. That's a negative. Go watch the negative video. That was hidden as a bar crawl. But we're keeping this video positive. Drugs go. You want weed? I'd like to say if you go out in a lot of European cities, you have these guys in the street, they use, I'm going to pretend this is a prop, they go, hashish, cocaine, marijuana. They're all Mexican for some reason, I'm sorry. Anything goes. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Strip clubs are much more than strip clubs here. I didn't go to one. I've just heard that strip clubs are much more than strip clubs here, and you don't really want to go there because you might not have a liver in the morning. Although mine is, if you've watched this video, pretty well worn out. So almost anything goes here. 3 days of amazing sightseeing. There are 3 days of things that you can see across Poland that we saw on this tour. I'm not saying there's not more, but there are 3 days of amazing sightseeing. The Black Madonna is a day in its own because it's in the middle of bumfuck Egypt, and trust me, I've been to bumfuck Egypt. I know where bumfuck Egypt is. I have a video on it. That video got so few views. Here, click bumfuck Egypt. If you wonder, that's an actual place. I've been to bumfuck Egypt. Where the Black Madonna is, everything that's around that, the museum, the instruments, the French horns that are worth hundreds of millions of dollars that are right there are just phenomenal. Seeing the gown the Pope got shot in, understanding for some reason they want to keep the mosquitoes away from the Pope with the citronella candles, really cool. Auschwitz, Birkenau, the concentration camps, most famous concentration camps in the world. can't slight it. They're preserved well, they're done well, they're everything well. Yes, they were a terrible place, but yeah, they're interesting, as well as the salt mines right outside of Krakow. I'm not going to try the Worcestershire salt mines, and yes, I did lick the wall, and it did taste like salt. Who would have thunk it? Salt mines, and then I added my own thing. I was on a tour to the salt mines, which then I got a tour of. This is a negative, but another goddamn old town. There are so many old towns in this friggin' place. Some of them are fake. By fake, I mean rebuilt. That, and I went to Energylandia, and Energylandia was absolutely fantastic. We already talked about this one, but yes, Apple Pay. I did not take my credit card out once the whole time I was here. Well, I took it out once on my tour for some reason. I had to pay for an optional extra, and the guy didn't have a Apple Pay receiver, so he had to type in my credit card. It was a little bit annoying. Another thing, everyone pays via contactless with their cards, but they generally don't use the Apple Watch here. Locals don't use the Apple Watch here. They use the phone. They tap on the phone and tap it. I don't know why they have the Apple Watch. They just don't like paying with the Apple Watch. It's kind of a weird thing I've noticed. But you just literally, if you have an Apple Watch or you have a Samsung Watch, you have any of those watches, all I do is I double click, there's my Apple Card, bing. And I like with the Apple one because it shows me the price right away. Again, right now as of October 2023, the pricing is like 4 to 1. So just divide by 4 and it'll give you the dollar amount. And if you're spending like a local with your contactless, shit's cheap. Now, if you're in a hotel, you're gonna pay $10 for a drink. I went and paid $10 for a drink. But I went to this place called Food Town. I had trouble spending $30 there in a night. And that is food, drinks, beer, liquor. The right answer when you go to a bar is always vodka and always local. And don't go to any bars or clubs that are gonna scam you. Again, I have full details on that coming up. Not really part of this here, but I went on a pub crawl that was interesting. Spend like a local, drink the local vodka, drink the local beer, even though they don't have many local beers. It's actually Czech Republic beers. There's an Angry Goat beer. I saw on my first night here. I was blown away. I've had so many Angry Drunken Goat beers. I don't know the actual name of it, but maybe there's a picture of goat beer here. Now here's another thing. There's also every type of food here. They love America. And unfortunately, I'm gonna just give you a fact. They love America before Barack Obama was elected. It's like they've been stuck in a time loop.
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
They don't get past the time that Obama was elected. The country is very racist. Well, that's what people told me. And I've only seen 2 African Americans that were not tourists since I've been here. You can kind of tell the tourists, then a group, they got stupid headphones on. Hey, I was a tourist all week. Yeah, every type of food is here. I don't know where we went. Oh, and my mom has been concerned all week. It's dangerous over there. I think it's safer than America. I never felt unsafe, never had a bum coming up to me. No one was sleeping, peeing on the streets. New York, California. In Poznan, that is the military base, right behind the college, right behind the tourist area, is the military base for the U.S. military that they're actually helping and supporting in Ukraine. Very safe. They also, again, they love American culture, but the American culture seems to stop when Obama was created president, and but they do love Donald Trump. All the young people love Donald Trump here. I don't mean to get political, but they love American culture. It's all American music all the time. Even when you go to a local Polish dinner, someone sings karaoke for America. It was bad. And yeah, I mean, the last one is kind of, they love American culture, but they love American people. I am a fat white guy, and you have no clue how many times I've been sitting in a bar, a local bar, not somewhere that I went on a tour, and someone comes and goes, "You have vodka yet? We need to drink vodka." You know, there's this thing, Bert Kreischer, who's a fat comedian that takes his shirt off on stage, and they call him the machine.
Bert, take off that shirt and show those SOBs who you really are.
Now, you gotta party with me.
He's the motherfucking machine!
And he drinks vodka. There are nights that I kind of felt like the machine. They love Americans. And yeah, one night as an American, I got scammed a little bit. And there's more coming on that soon. But that's my top 10 list. If you got any questions, leave them below. Don't worry, I have a bottom 10 list too. I am getting on my flight, which I guess this would go on the bottom 10 list. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I am at the airport over here in Poland, and I'm about to jump on a Lufthansa flight to Frankfurt and then Frankfurt to Miami. But this is Richard from No Pants Profits telling you the best 10 things about Poland in my 8 days here, reminding you that when you wear no pants, there's only one thing left to lose, and that is your shirt.